We're joined today by Arlan Suderman with StoneX. Arlan, as we look at the situation and the volatility that we've seen over the last couple of days to end last week with markets here, what's your read on that volatility and what does that tell us as we go forward?
That's a great extent of a product of the markets that we have today. Billions and billions of dollars. Most of it's being traded via computers. Many of these computers are simply trading technical signals, or we'd say momentum signals. There's, over 20 different computer programs for momentum that are primarily out there. All of them have very similar tendencies and stuff. So when a market starts going in one direction and there's confidence in that level, momentum's in that direction, there's a lot of money to put in more orders there that lack any human contact, but just computers. So we don't have small moves anymore. We have big moves. Last week, we saw a lot of money flow out of the equities into the commodities when war started. It's the emotions of war, big money flows type of thing. We got to the end of the week, there's rumors of maybe negotiations between Russia and Ukraine, although if you really read the fine print, the Kremlin said, if Ukraine lays down its arms and surrenders, we'll talk. But nonetheless, they thought, we got a lot of these profits in here, let's take some home. And so the momentum switched the other way. Wheat had expanded limits in the winter wheat market, big losses. Now, as we come into this week, depending on the headlines, we could see things go the other direction as well. And I think we're going to continue with this because we're really not going to know the fundamental story for quite some time. Even if fighting stops, we're not going to know. There's reason to fear that Ukraine may not even plant a crop this year. And so those concerns are going to continue. There's going to be fundamental problems going forward for quite some time.
Arlan, real quick, we've got just a couple seconds here. From a farmer perspective, how do we need to be reading this?
Look out for the equity you farm, take advantage of opportunities to grow equity, but recognize that means both sides of the balance sheet. The crops that you sell as well as inputs, both are at risk of volatility. Work with your suppliers to try to tie the two together.
Great. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Arlan. Sure appreciate the insights. We'll be back with more Ag Day coming up in just a minute.
Contact Arlan Suderman by email at arlan.suderman@intlfcstone.com.